to The Single Cook. My name is Tiffany and I'm your host. Today we are doing the last round 2 recipe using our roasted chicken. So a couple of days ago I made a roasted chicken and I've used parts of that chicken to not just eat on its own, but also to create recipes like chicken pot pie. I've made a ginger chicken lo mein, a jambalaya, and today I'm using that last piece to make a chicken salad. Now you can use chicken for this, you can also use cans of tuna. It is really up to you. You can really use almost anything. If you wanted to make it a ham salad, it would work with that too. So today we are making a chicken salad. The ingredients we're going to be using are the leftover chicken. It is a chicken thigh that I have diced up. And then a couple tablespoons of mayo. We're going to be using some sweet relish, about a tablespoon there. 1 stalk of celery that's been diced up. 1 hard-boiled egg, and salt and pepper. So if you wanted to cook along, you may do that. Otherwise, let's get cooking. Okay, so first thing we're going to do is take that roasted chicken that I've diced up. We're going to add it to our container. We're going to take a fork and we're going to use that to mash up our chicken so that it's nice and smooth, no big giant chunks. Once we're done with that, we're going to take the mayo, and this is the Berman's Light Mayonnaise from Aldi's. And we're going to use a spoon and we're going to do 1 scoop plus a little bit more for that chicken thigh. If you're using canned tuna, you might only use 1 scoop per can. That's typically what I use. Next, I'm going to add that diced celery, and that is just 1 stalk that has been diced up. And I've got 1 hard-boiled egg that has been diced up. We're going to add that to that. Next, I'm going to add the sweet relish, and this is just a real basic sweet relish from Aldi's. I'm going to use that fork again, that way I don't get too much liquid from it, and 1 heaping scoop of that. I like a lot of sweet relish in mine. And that is just that great gherkin sweet relish from Aldi's. I'm going to add a little bit of salt, not a lot. And I'm going to add a little bit of pepper, also not a lot. Just about a half a teaspoon or less. Put that in there. And then we're going to mix it up with the fork, not the spoon. So let me get rid of the spoon there. And we're going to mix it really well. It should not be so wet that there is standing liquid, but it should have a little bit of moisture all over. That mayo should really get coated on everything. Now, if you wanted to add some of that Parmesan cheese here, you can do that. There are a bunch of different options that you could do. You could add bacon, you could add a couple other things, but that is my basic salad. Next, we're going to make a sandwich with our chicken salad. I have 1 piece of toasted sourdough bread that I have cut in half, and I'm going to scoop that mixture over top of it. And I'm going to add 1 slice of bacon that has already been cooked and cut in half. Then I'm going to add a little bit of ranch dressing. Just a little squiggle. It is optional to get it all over yourself and your sandwich. I'm going to add some of that Parmesan cheese right over top of that ranch. And then I'm going to add a couple of leaves of spinach straight from my garden. This is very fresh. Top it with that piece of bread, and I'm going to stick a skewer in it to make sure that nothing falls apart. That is our sandwich. And that has been our round 2 recipe for today. So we've finished off that roast chicken. That means I will not be making any more recipes, at least for a little while, with the leftover chicken. So we did the chicken salad with on a sourdough bread with spinach that was from my garden, some bacon, a little bit of ranch, and some of that Parmesan cheese. So if you need the recipe for just keeping handy, I have it at the end of the video. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe so that we can keep making content, and I'll see you next time.